All right, you guys, welcome to It's a Monday. It's something to talk about. And I'm starting the show by myself today because Briana is running a little late. If you guys live anywhere in the Midwest, well, it's not anywhere, but I guess Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, anywhere around anywhere in that vicinity, we had quite a bit of snow over the weekend. And so the roads are not the best. Well, you know what? The main roads are better. The side roads, not so great. So she's coming. Brianna's coming. Dr. Fite, it is December 1st, which means that Dr. Fite might be joining us a little later on today. Turn up a little from there. Okay. So Dr. Fite may be joining us a little bit later on today. And he has a meeting on the first Monday of each month. So we look forward to Dr. Fite coming on and joining us. Brianna will be in here at some point. But in the meantime, I'm here. I'm here. I hope you guys join me. Thank you guys for tuning in. And you know what I want you guys to do? When you guys pop on and see us talking, just put a chat in there to say hello, and then we'll try to reach back out to you and say hello to you too. But we want to match your energy with our energy. Okay, so make sure you write something in the comments in the chat box just to say hi. Because we love to speak to you guys. You guys have been so fantastic with us on TikTok and Instagram and some other platforms over the weekend, because it was a Thanksgiving weekend. So let me backtrack a little bit. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I ate way too many sweets, and that's not even my thing. But so now those have to be tossed out because we started preparing the meal last Wednesday. And so I read across the video where somebody was saying, okay, you start preparing the food on Wednesday. Thursday, of course, you eat the dinner. Then Fridays are leftovers. You may stretch out the leftovers to like Saturday, maybe Sunday. And so they said by Monday, you definitely should be finished with the leftovers. So my question is, when do you guys stop eating leftovers? Because like for me, like the stuffing, if you guys did like macaroni and cheese, or if you did some kind of potato, cheese au gratin or something like that, those things you kind of get sick of really quick. The stuffing, well, I don't say stuffing, we say dressing. So the dressing that I made, because you make that from scratch, I did that. So I think at this point it's Monday. I think we definitely should be through with the stuffing, the dressing, and all that good stuff. Hey, you guys! I asked you guys, you guys are coming on TikTok. Just drop a quick hello to me. Just say hi to Briana, who's not here yet. Dr. Fite, who's not here yet. So I'm here by myself. So just drop a quick hello or wave, or if you have a question that you want to ask. We're asking. I am asking you guys to kind of match my energy. I started the show because Brianna does all the technical stuff, and she isn't in yet, which means you guys didn't get the intro and all everything else. But as the evening progresses, you'll get that. You'll get that. So I'm sorry that because I'm a little tech savvy, and I've gotten better because when I first started, I sucked really really bad at my tech. So I sucked really bad at my technical stuff. But I'm a lot better now. I'm just not as good as Brianna with it. So she has to come in and fix everything all up, and then you guys can hear, all the comments and all the other good stuff. But go ahead and drop a comment and say hi, because I love seeing you guys. I love talking to you guys. I love it all. I love it all. So let me get back to my Thanksgiving. Let me get to my Thanksgiving was I try not to cook too much food because it's normally the three of us, like Brianna, myself, and the baby, Braden, who's a big boy now. And normally it's us, and then we maybe go visit some family and friends and things of that nature. But no, huh? But
You call me Dad.
yeah, you want to say hi?
Hi.
You gotta get up in there. You have to get up in there. Say hi.
Say hi.
There you go. Say welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
All right.
My name is so cool. He's so taller than me.
Oh, isn't that cute when the grandkids love you? He said, my nana is so cool. He really thinks I'm cool. I think I'm cool anyway too. So okay, so I guess we're even with all of that. Anyway, let's get back to my Thanksgiving. So sometimes I like to go visit after I'm done cooking, but once I'm cooking on Wednesday, and then you're finishing up cooking on Thursday, you setting the table and you're getting ready to prepare for the meal. I don't feel like going to visit. I'm just like, I just want to stay in the house and eat and take a nap and wake up and eat a bit more and so on, so on, so on. So that's what I did on Thanksgiving. Now, Christmas is a different story. Christmas is when you get out there and you go, you're waking up at the crack of dawn because now you got the little ones who's waking up and they're seeing what's under the tree. They're seeing what Santa bought them for Christmas. So yeah, yeah. And so then they start early on Christmas. Christmas, they want to get out of the house. So you get out and go visit and everything. And since my mom lives out of state, maybe this year she'll join us for Christmas. I don't know. Maybe she'll get in here. She'll join us for Christmas. I really would appreciate that, and to see her during the holidays. Yeah. But anyway, that was pretty much my Thanksgiving because the week before that, Chicago has the Christmas parade, as we went last week or the week before. But it was no, you know what? It was the middle of November. So it was the middle of November, and we went in the parade. Went to see the parade, and it was cold. Then this is going to be a cold ass winter, I think. I don't want it to be, but it seems to be. But it seems to be a cold, going to be a cold winter because, as I said earlier, we got a lot of snow. We got a lot of snow, and we're getting more snow right now, and we're getting more snow. I think over the next couple of days. Yeah. But I'm trying really hard not to complain. It's not gonna work though because I just don't like the snow. Even though my birthday is in the middle, the dead of winter, right in February, and I don't like the cold. Maybe that's why I don't like the cold. Maybe people who's born in the summer, maybe they don't like the summer, and then they prefer like maybe the fall or the winter months. Now keep in mind, I'm not saying that it's not beautiful because the winter when the snow is falling and it's all white outside, it's uber gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But after when I have to dress for it, put the boots on, the heavier coat on, I have to trample through the snow. I don't shovel the snow. I leave that to Briana to shovel the snow. I'm not shoveling the snow. I act like my mother did when we were younger. She's like, I'm not shoveling the snow. That's for you younger people to do. So she goes out there and she shovels the snow. Now I don't really care to shovel all because sometimes I will go out there. I have the front porch, the stairs and all that stuff, and I'll like do maybe like the main walkway. If I've gotten in my groove and I'm shoveling really well, then you may catch me. Then I'm like, okay, I'm in my groove. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep it going. Then I'll get up there and I'll shovel more. But definitely, I'm not going past the main walkway. I'm just not doing it. You cannot have it because the people are talking to me right now. Say, can I have mine right now? You have to go put yours in the charger. Nope. Nope. No, Uppy. Yeah, you come sit over here and when my co-host, you come over here to Briana comes. Come over here. Huh? So this is the big boy. It's so freaking heavy. Look. You can't put that up there in the thing and move. Okay. He just has to get up here to be the center of attention. Sit down. Sit down. So I like to say hi to all you guys. Say hey.
Hey.
Okay. You hadn't been up here in the first place. But anyway, get out of the camera. Get out of the camera. Get out of the camera. So you know what? When we get started with the show, I start off with the trending topics. And then Briana comes in with the rest of hers. So I'm going, before I get started though, there was I once used to put a picture up there and I'll put it back up there later on today. Briana says, stop, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. But she's a friend to the show. And she's come on a few times and I just adore her. But her name is Georgina White. So Georgina lost her dad yesterday. She lost her dad yesterday. And stop it. Stop. Stop. She lives in the UK, and she's been on a couple of times. She's a performer, and she's so super talented, and she's so funny. If you guys have ever watched any of her performances in the UK, or if you watch the interviews that I've conducted with her when she's been on the show, she's so relatable. You can connect with her. She is just so funny. But she lost her dad, so I'm sending her a huge hug and condolences to her and her entire family. I remember one time she said she was kind of separated from some of the other stuff because she wanted to spend more time with her dad. And I was telling there's something very special about a father-daughter relationship. Me personally, I didn't get a chance to have that relationship with my dad because my dad passed away when I was but a baby, just a baby. A real live baby, real baby. So I really have no memory him at all. My older sister probably has maybe has some of him. I don't know. She was pretty young too. But so when I had my daughter, when I had Briana, and to see her have a father daughter relationship with her dad was very special for me. So when he passed away, I just that was a significant loss for her. I know because they, of course, parents, when you're a kid, you establish your relationship with your parents, and for her to be an only child, of course, she has a relationship with me, and she has one with her dad. She had one with her dad. So I'm sure that Brianna understands her loss, understands her loss, and I send my condolences to her. Stop that! Stop it! And the entire family. So there you guys go, Georgina. We wish you the best, and when you feel like it, come on and talk to me. Find out what's going on.
That's cool.
And if you guys are on some of the other, if you guys are on some of the other, stop it, some of the other social media sites, you guys can tune in and watch watch the conversation then. So right now I'm holding on to this show because I'm missing two other people, and I'm doing my best. And I got this little one up here, so I'm doing my best, people. Okay, so let's get I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Let's get into some trending topics. I want to get into some trending topics right now.
What do you say? Trending topics.
So what do I mean by trending topics? I mean what people are talking about. So what people are talking about, we get on that, we jump on that wagon and say, well, let me throw in my 2 cents about what people are talking about. Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because why?
Because people love to talk about things that they've heard about that kind of irks them.
They love me. They love me.
That they want to talk about. So here we go. Let's keep in mind, you know what, you guys, make sure you tune in and check out.
The check out is.
Make sure you guys tune in and check out Stta.
Yes, the check out.
Listen to KELM radio. That's our radio station.
Yes, check out.
Hey, down. That's it. That's it. You guys have to check out KELM radio. Okay, because you let him have a little bit. You know how the kids take it. They have a little bit, and they just go crazy with their behavior. So no, so I have to send him on out so I can have a conversation. Otherwise, he will monopolize, and we won't get through anything, nothing. Okay. So, as I said, condolences to actress Georgina White, and we got some really good conversations coming up. But remember, tomorrow we're not in Tennessee, but we're going to keep a close eye on this. Let's fill in some political stuff real quick. So tomorrow in Tennessee, they're going to have a special election to fill a seat that was left vacant. I'll get the guy's name. Anyway, the seat was left vacant, and so it's always pretty much been Republican in Tennessee. Well, let me see. Afton, what's her name? Afton Ben. Wow, she spells her name really different. Aftyn. Afton Ben, who's a Democrat. She's going up against Matt Van Epps. And so that's always pretty much been Republican territory. But they said it's Tennessee. I'm not picking on people in Tennessee. I have lots of people I know in Tennessee. Cool. But it's a Democrat Republican challenge. So when Van Epps, they pretty much thought it was going to be a guarantee that the Republican, what's his name, Matt Van Epps, it was going to be pretty much a shoe that he was going to win. Well, that has since changed. Apparently, it's a dead heat. I think they're saying it's like maybe 48 to 46, which statistically is a 2-point, and it's a 3-point margin of error. So it's a tie. So it's a tie. And so let's see. I mean, would it be an amazing upset? Yes, it would be an awesome upset if the Democrat won in Tennessee. Personally, I would love it because Tennessee has always been Republican territory. Everyone knows it. But what I don't like, this whole, when they get the redistricting thing, they kind of took like a big chunk of Nashville, I think, which is, I guess, majority, minorities, I guess, if you want to call it, say that. as they took a big chunk out of that. But now people started, they were early voting, I believe, the week before Thanksgiving. And of course, the early voting has now wrapped up. So now people have to go out and they have to go and vote. But even if they said the Democrats don't, the Democrat challenger does not win, the fact that thing that sits in the White House won by 22 points in the area that they're talking about, he won by 22 points, and now it's a statistical tie right now for the between the Republican challenger and the Democrat challenger. Whatever the outcome is, they're only going to win by probably a single digit, and that's going to be a huge blow to the Republicans. Now, if they put out the Democrats manage to pull it off, then now it's going to be like a major upset. But it's been the Democrats have so far been winning so many special elections in different states, from New Jersey to I think Maryland and some other states. They've been winning. So let's keep up the good work. Let's keep up. I'm hopeful. I'm prayerful that the Democrat will pull it out. But she's like she's 36. She's 36 years young. She has a lot of energy, and what they've been doing is that they've been basically pulling out old videos of things that she said. And she said, you know what? When I was younger, and I was growing into myself, or I didn't know any better, then I would just say these things. She said, but then again, I was never political. She said I was learning, and I was saying, I was just saying, how I felt, in a way that people could understand. Now, even I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you should say how you feel, you speak how you feel, so that way you can relate. So that way you can relate to the people. And so they've been pulling out old audio and old videos and stuff that she said. But you know what? She comes right out. She does not hide from it. She speaks about it, and then she moves on. And I think that's what people right now are craving. People who are just outright vocal and upfront. And I think she does that. I think she does that beautifully. So after, I hope you become the next Congresswoman to join in DC. But you know what? We're gonna keep our fingers crossed and keep that she does. I mean, with let's see, with maybe a 2 to 3 point margin of error, there's gonna be some thousands. I don't know how many thousands of votes, but if everybody gets out there and vote and do like they're supposed to, she could do it. She absolutely can do it. So I will be paying attention to that race tomorrow evening. Because coming up on Tuesday, because we're back from our holiday break, and before holiday break, I didn't have any guests that week. But we're starting off the new month with a new artist. It's going to be that will join me tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. She's going to join us, and I'm looking forward to that conversation. She has an amazing voice. I can't wait to tell her that. To me, she sounds similar to Vanessa Williams. Vanessa Williams back in the day, won the title, Esther's the title, then became a singer and then an actress and all that. But she has an amazing voice. So I'm looking forward to having my conversation with her tomorrow on Tuesday. That's how we kick off the new month. We have and from tomorrow all the way up until um all the way up until the third week. I think the week of. I think the week before we go, the week that we go on break, I think we have artists all the way till then, till until we take a break for the holiday season. So I'm looking forward to speaking with her tomorrow. I'm looking forward to you guys tuning in and checking out the conversation with her. I think you're going to enjoy what we're talking about with her. I sure am. I sure am. That's right. We're discussing trending topics. Comment on any political upsets. Yeah, you guys are on. Come on and leave a comment. I would love to comment with you guys and see what your thoughts are. I would love to see what you're talking about with me. So leave your comments and let's get to it. So look, we're gonna be watching that Tennessee showdown tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, and then I hope they do it
Mommy's
while.
here.
Yeah, I hope we do it while.
Mommy's here.
Yeah,
Mommy's here.
I hope we do it while we're live, so I can. Okay, go ahead. I hope we can do it live while so I can give you guys the results. So let me see. 6 o'clock. Start 6 o'clock. That's the same time. But so the polls won't close until 7, and then we won't have any results until after that. So let's hope that she wins. That's all I'm saying. I hope that she wins and all that good stuff. All right. And I think I heard Briana keep creeping through. So she's gonna come and set us up and give us some all my photos that are missing. So you guys will know who the hell I'm talking about. Hey, Slowpoke.
Hey, please. Hey, mommy. People can't drive. People can't drive, so we have candy for you. Oh, thank you.
So therefore, so let's give. Hopefully, we'll give after we'll have to say something really good about her. All right. I don't know, Dr.Fite. I don't know if he's gonna be here or not because I know it's his reading, and she can get check and make sure the link went because I don't know. I sent it, but I don't know. But anyway, I said I had started the show without them, so I'm here. I'm doing my thing. They got no music because I could not put up in They got no music. They got no intro, no nothing. So how about?
You want candy?
No. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
You want candy? Because I'm Santa.
Yeah, you Santa?
Yeah, you want candy?
Okay, Brayden Sandy's giving me. Look, I have my candy cane. So you guys catch me sipping. I'm not gonna do it while that's just rude. But I'm gonna put it right there so you guys can see my candy cane. Hope it don't fall over.
You candy cane.
But there we go. It's hung up there. My candy cane's hanging up there. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I made it green. I made it green.
I made it green.
Okay, it made it green.
I made it green. I do it.
Okay, I'll put it like that. So if you guys are looking, that's my candy cane. I had it made a whole green screen. Yikes. It made a whole green screen.
What?
Okay.
I do it.
So Brown's into this, gonna put the music together and all that good stuff. So, what else I got? When she gets it together, because I'm gonna go to text her music when she gets it all up, because then it'll give her a chance to get some of the feature. You can't do it. It'll get some of the feature articles. No, you don't do it. I got nothing. You can't put it in front, otherwise it's gonna turn green. Put it over here on that one. Yeah, put it over here on that one. Okay, Bray's doing some decorating, people. Get the little hands down. He got the hand all in front of the camera. Let's move it over here a little bit.
Don't move it over.
You gotta move it over, otherwise people can't see. Leave it on there. Good job.
It made a blue screen.
It made a green screen.
No, it made a blue
I made a green screen.
No, it made a green one. It made a green one.
That's green.
Not green.
That is green. It's green in there.
Hey!
Oh,
Get my candy.
Oh, well, mine is green.
Mine
is green.
Mine is blue.
Mine is blue.
Mine is blue. Oh, it changed the blue
okay,
screen.
So, since it's Christmas time, I said we're going to start playing the Christmas music. I'm going to get you guys real familiar with my favorite Christmas song. Anybody who knows me knows. Brenda, what's my favorite Christmas song?
I don't know.
Yes, she did. What is it? She knows my favorite Christmas
I don't
song.
know. I'm not saying she knows Christmas song.
So,
okay.
let's put
This Christmas, you want to know what Donnie Hathaway. That's the version I like. And I know everyone has done their own version of it. Mary J. Blige has done her version of it. Everybody's done. I don't care. I like the original. I am like the original kid of stuff. Like over Thanksgiving, hey Nima. Like over the weekend they start playing Miracle on 34th Street. As Briana has said, it's been a remake and a remake and a remake. I don't care. I like the original. I didn't mind the one with what's the actor's name? What's her name?
Mara Wilson.
Yeah, with my blue eye Dylan McDermott. I love that version too, but it's nothing like the original in my book. That's the sets the stage. Plus, when I was teaching, I had the kids to do the Miracle on 34th Street, and who was your kid? Well, you weren't the crazy lawyer, were you? The psychiatrist.
No.
Were you Fred?
I
The lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Briana was.
Fred Senior.
Oh yeah.
Get it right.
She was Francine, the lawyer, aka Fred, the original from the Miracle on 34th Street. Yeah. And then it was funny because I had one of the kids. They had to say the diagnosis, what the psychologist had said, and to just to hear the kids speaking of the medical lingo was hilarious. But the people loved it. But the audience loved it, and I loved it too. You ready? You ready, Brianna?
You ready, Brianna? You ready? You ready, Brianna? Say, mommy. You money?
Yeah.
You ready, mommy?
That's
right. She's cool.
She's cool. Okay, so let's go on my this Christmas, and then you guys come on back, and I have and Brandon gonna get my things ready because I have a lot more to talk about, but I wanted for my co-host to get in so we could discuss these other feature things that I have with them. So let's go to we got a music break. Go to KELM Radio. I did manage to do that. Thank you very much. You better go slow and listen to them. I think you do all the things you should have. This right here. play that yet. Get that part out. It's not going to show that part on there anyway. But anyway, you guys, I'm back. You guys are tuning in to KELM Radio. As I said, Briana played my favorite Christmas song. She played it not once but twice, but Donny Hathaway version and the Chris Brown version. And I said Chris Brown's version is the closest one to Donny Hathaway that I like because he put his own little spin on it, which I just adore. I absolutely adore it. I think when I watched the movie this Christmas is when I really started liking Chris Brown because it allowed me to see a different side of him than the side that everybody always report the negative side about him.
This Christmas came out before he went cuckoo on Rihanna.
No.
Yeah, it
did. Did he go cuckoo after that?
Yeah, because this Christmas came out. He had just been out a couple years. He had his album come out in 2005, and then
maybe because he wasn't so tattooed up.
Right. This
so
Christmas came out like 2007 because he was only 16, 17 when he did that movie.
Well, anyway, you know what? So I guess maybe the movie endeared me to him. So even when he goes through his drama, I still like Chris Brown.
Y'all need to leave Chris alone.
Yeah. Chris, he has some emotional issues, but also because his mama and the stepdad and mom with the husband, they used to beat their ass, the abusive whole part.
And I think she bipolar also.
Well, yeah.
She manic bipolar.
Well, she passed on to her child. Now, hopefully, he won't pass on to his kids. What Breezy got 3?
He got 3. Is a 1 out of 3 shot. One of them has some emotional issues.
Yeah, it might be that girl, the oldest one. It's usually them older ones. This is the firstborn that gets them issues.
Cut that one to Kanye. That firstborn.
Oh, she gonna be a hot mess. Oh, she gonna be what's that name?
They North, but they call her Nori. Nori is gonna be a pain in the ass.
And she might be the one to make him straighten up. That might be because
he got to say his baby.
Yeah, you can tell she was. Yeah.
The writing is on the wall. And how she always, I want to be with my daddy. All that ain't good because your daddy is an individual.
Well, also, but he makes them behave though when they're with him. Now with Kim is something different. They do whatever the hell they want to do. But so he is. I mean, he is a disciplinarian. I think
he just ain't stable. If
he just leave the women, whatever it is he messing with, just leave the women alone and stay by yourself.
He would do it perfectly fine. Him and Kim went together, and he had found God in the church.
Yep.
He needs to stick back there.
Yeah. Because now you got that crazy woman that you got walking around all with her ass out all the time. That's too much. And you had it around your daughter, around Nori. She's watching us. What is she now? 13. Okay, he helped me on. Very happy. So and she's a cute girl. But she's definitely gonna be a little cuckoo. She's gonna give Kim and Kanye a run for their money. But it's more likely she's gonna end up going with her mom with Kim.
Well, Kim don't want to be bothered. That's the first thing.
Yeah. Well, did she have 2 naturally? Then she had 2 more by surrogates.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, she only had that girl.
She had the boy. She had the girl and the boy, right? And she had those 2 by surrogate.
But as I call them, destinations and directions. Those kids' names come on. Northwest, Chicago West. Then she went biblical. Then she went saint and songs. Oh, okay.
That was all Kanye. That right there, I knew that was all Kanye right there. But Kanye ready to control all that anyway. What's that you got?
Oh, this is Princess Lil. She's talking about Ray J after the fact.
Oh, now I need to show the what you call it because we need to see that. I know they go back, but it's fine. I just want to see it for a minute. So let's talk about, before I get to them, I'll let Briana finish it. And before we get to them, let's go to Thanksgiving. Let's go to Diddy. Now, say what you will about Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy, what he did is that Diddy got with the people in the what they call it, the commissary, and he put together a wonderful Thanksgiving meal for 1,000 of the inmates. Now, say what you want to say about him. Diddy probably was like, I'm not eating this dog food.
3 weeks before he was set to
Diddy said, "Happy holidays, Nima." She said, "Happy holidays." She said, "Hey, y'all." He said, "Hey." So say what you will about Diddy, but you know what? He did a good deed. He did a good thing.
Ray J, hood and stuff.
Oh, you got to. I want to say you got to put up because I got to show it. So anyway, he said for 1,000 people. I wonder how much he spent on that. He spent a pretty little penny on that one. So it's probably his family, got his finances together, helped him, helped him pay for it and all that. So I'm really pleased with Diddy. And you know what? And Diddy said, I don't care what y'all say. I look like he had his prison attire on, which I think is great, right? And he had the biggest smile on his face. He said, you know what? I'm gonna make the best out of the circumstances where I am right now. And you cannot be mad at the man for that. You cannot be mad at the man for that. So if he gave them Thanksgiving, I can't even imagine what he's gonna do for them for Christmas. He's gonna do another Christmas meal, buy some gifts for them, while he's behind bars, But okay, Daddy. Yeah. I'm saying he's making the best out of his circumstances, and those thousands on his block or whatever, they probably like, shit. We got Diddy here. He feeding us and all kind of stuff. So yeah.
Mommy put me.
Okay, she's sorry.
Whip
If you out here, the little boy on the side of me. Yeah, mommy bothered him, so he said whip her. But okay, I spank her. Okay. So anyway, so congratulations, Sean Diddy comes. I don't condone you put your hands on that on the woman for all them years, but so I don't condone any of that. But I'm saying you making the best out of your circumstances.
I don't condone either, but she's still money. She's still she's still a money hoe, as they call it.
Ooh, Brianna call her a money hoe. Ooh. Can we say a money whore? A whore?
No, I stick to what I said. Money hoe.
Brianna call her money hoe. Okay.
Money.
See, this is what I'm.
If you want me to be a politically correct, okay, she's a money whore.
Stop being a hater.
Is that my friend Sam used to say? Yeah. He said whore. He didn't call him a
whore.
Stop being a hater.
Okay.
Nima said facts. Nima, what you saying facts about? But you got to elaborate a little bit for me, so I know, so I can comment appropriately. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So everybody, what I blame is that she was with that man for how many years?
She should have went back. That's how you
right. She kept leaving it and coming back and kept leaving and coming back. People said, well, he kept making her promises. The first time you put your hands on me, I promise you will be your last. I promise you. You won't get a second, third. You don't get an opportunity.
You snatched me in the hallway.
Yeah. Yes.
But see, she did the right.
Oh, Brianna said she agreed with your co-host. What you call her? I guess a whore.
Oh.
Oh God! He said she agreed with that. Yeah, that was it. So you don't get a chance to beat my butt on every time you feel like it. And then I'm gonna come back and say you probably all you can do is if she was smart, that's what she could have done. The first time he put his hands on you, you should say, look, I'm gonna tell the whole world you put your hands on me. You should have got paid then. If your whole issue was the money, but guess what? You wanted your music contract, but what was the girl? What's the girl? Aubrey O'Day. When you watch Diddy do the what's that show that he did?
Diddy was a dick.
He was an ass right when he did that show. There's no way in the world I would have been anyway. He talked about them, them, treat them like they were crap.
Treat them like they was dog, sugar, honey, iced tea.
Well, okay, O'Day hates him. Aubrey O'Day hates. She don't have anything nice to say about him.
He talked about them like
right, making the band. That's what he was saying. Making the band.
Horrible.
Yes, people like when you say he talked, I couldn't even watch it because he was so horrible to the women or people in the band. I would watch how he talked to them. I was like, wow, what is this that you watching? Because it was so awful, and he would belittle and berate people that I was like, I'm not watching that. He said, I wouldn't. The way he talked to people, so I couldn't even watch that. Yeah, I could watch. It drove me crazy. So, yeah, I can remember sitting up in the Harrison Office time. Did y'all see the episode of so and so? I'm like, what is that y'all talking about? Because I couldn't even watch. It was just that bad. It was just that bad. And so who else is on my list, Brianna, for the trending topics?
You had Megan Thee Stallion. I'm trying to figure.
Megan. Apparently she was involved in a lawsuit. So we're talking about. Let's go down to Meg Thee Stallion. Now, Brianna said over Thanksgiving week holiday. They said Megan was in the kitchen cooking. She was cooking her butt off. And then she just won her lawsuit. I guess somebody had taken a video or they created a video of her nude. And they said it's a deep fake. And so it was somebody who does like I guess some social media stuff. And so they made a deep fake of her, and whoever it is, she sued. And she won the lawsuit today and she's getting paid. So good congratulations to her. You all gotta start making why do you all want to make deep fakes of people?
Look, I'm just gonna say this though. She got Klay Thompson hooked on some yeah. Well, they said wait till a man's stomach is through their food. So if she was throwing down, man, hard
it's right. If she was throwing down, or you all said she was throwing down for the holidays, Yeah, Clay was like, you said she made gumbo, and what she made the turkey.
Yeah.
And they said she made cooked all this food, and they gathered it all up and they took it over to to the family's house. So they like, well, I'm not trying to be racist, you know. Sometimes you have to show other people what you can do and what you can cook. And so if you used to sometimes, we let me just say this, as black folks, we season our food differently. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. We season our food differently. And so Megan said, Clay, she said, I'm gonna cook the meal for the whole family. And she did that. And so he said that he ate till he couldn't eat anymore. He said it's delicious. And but damn, I'm gonna be cooking all night. Hell no.
Clay had the itis as we like to go.
And Briana called after you eat too much food, you had the itis. She do say that stupid shit, the itis.
That is not stupid. And it's really a thing. So you eat good, you be like this.
Whatever. I did that too, but I said I was eating.
Them eyes get lower, you like, oh, I'm going.
I know because Briana and them, we ate and then when they left with I ate some more turkey. I said, what the hell I'm doing dozing off? Because I don't doze off. I said,
That's the itis. You sit
okay,
there.
Itis, shut up.
I was saying, you sit there, your eyes get heavy. You're like, I don't know. It'd be like you have to force yourself to sleep. You just knocked out.
What is it? The tryptophan? What is it in there?
Huh?
What is it in the turkey? What they call it? Is the turkey is trip something? Then they said in the turkey that makes you sleepy.
No.
All I know is
I
that
don't know, but too much of it, you like it. That's like she's obsessed with making these meatballs for Christmas. The last time she made meatballs, she made meatballs with gravy and mashed it. I was asleep.
And it was with a white sauce. I
think she put some alcohol in that white sauce.
No, I did not.
I don't know. But anyway, I was asleep. I was on the couch like this.
And then because my family came over there, was like, man, I ate and I was asleep. I said, so what you put in the meatballs? Listen, I just made them the correct way. So I don't know what you all was tripping over.
Correct. Whatever. She got people a bit.
Yeah, but it was you used I think it was like the ground round, and then I did I think veal with it and something else. Anyway, I did like 3 different types of meat in there.
That's what it is.
And
all them types of meat.
Man,
you can't mix all the meat.
But you know,
for me on Thanksgiving, throwing it down.
So I'm thinking so I think that's it. So I think I'm gonna make that one for
she in the minority.
Well, brother, you was gonna make mac and collard, but we just had some cheese. You got to find something else.
It got stuck in my teeth.
Your lips is uber blue.
Look at the teeth.
I said the teeth and the lips.
Show that in your teeth.
Oh my God. Everybody's eating this. What's it called? Okay. So anyway, you guys. So over the week.
My God.
So over the Thanksgiving weekend, you know there was a report that came out. Ray J was arrested, right? He was arrested on Thanksgiving Day. You ready for it? You ready for it? So Ray J was arrested on Thanksgiving Day, and I was like, what the hell Ray J do on Thanksgiving? And so you know me, I have to start prowling and digging and asking questions and getting information and all this other stuff.
Look at my teeth.
I see they blue.
Huh?
They blue. So
Look at my teeth.
Brandon, you got the video ready for us?
I found a video. You should use this one.
Okay, let me.
The
Okay.
other one was like tripping trying to download.
Okay. Well, let's see what Briana found because I got to talk about this video. You guys got to watch it, and I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on it because I think it was more than one person that was wrong in this situation. Most certainly, they were hella wrong. Yeah, Briana, add to the stage. Okay. Okay. Because I was like, ooh, and I'm watching. You know how you can't turn around. I was like, oh, this is awful. I said this was awful.
No, I burped.
Okay.
I burped. I said I burped.
They in my house. They making threats to me.
In an alarming Twitch live stream in the wee hours of Thanksgiving night, Ray J appears to grab a handgun off a table before allegedly pulling it on his estranged wife, Princess Love, as she holds their daughter in her arms. The heated exchange took place around 4 a.m. on November 28th. The rapper accused his ex and a drunk cousin of allegedly trying to drive drunk with the kids. Meanwhile, Princess repeats this accusation on video.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up?
She also called him a woman abuser and delusional. Things escalated when another male entered the room, a scuffle ensued, and Ray J can be heard allegedly threatening to shoot and kill him.
Don't touch him. Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the out of you. Y'all get out of my house. Y'all get out of my house. Shoot me right now. I swear to God, shoot me right now. Take my son. No. I hate you on the here, bro. Okay, you supposed to be family. Nah, get the out of here. You in my house. Hey. Bro, stop, dog. I'll kill you, bro. Stop. I'll kill you. Stop. I'll kill you, bro. Stop.
Ray J, who is 44, has reportedly been arrested and is currently in custody at a Los Angeles area jail. According to teams, he and Love share two children together, their 7-year-old daughter Melody and their 5-year-old son Epic. The couple have a messy on-again, off-again relationship. They filed for divorce 4 times from May 2020 to February 2024, but keep dismissing the requests to work through their differences. Amid Ray J's recent arrest, Princess Love shared a pointed Instagram post about gaslighting, presumably aimed at him. Ray J is the younger brother of R&B singer Brandy. He also famously dated Kim Kardashian, and their two.
Okay.
Ooh, that was violent.
Listen.
That was frightening.
Wait, that was the tame version that we showed you all, because the other version, I was just like, because so Ray J was basically, he was sitting at the table. This was 4 in. Okay, so why in the hell he had the kids in the bed? He was at his house, had the kids in the bed asleep. She came to the house drunk. Bro, I don't even know why he let her in the house, unless she has the key to his house.
Maybe she has the key.
So she came and she got the little girl out of the bed. If you watch the video, the little girl had her head buried in her shoulders because Ray J was talking loud. But they were outside his door. So I guess he decided he gonna film and stuff. They were outside his house. He kept telling them, don't come to my effing house. Don't come to my effing door. Get away from my door. That was his whole thing. And so after next thing I know, she's in the house. She's holding a baby, and he said, okay, fine, get out. Then you got to get out. She said, no, I'm getting my son too. So I guess that's when the drunken cousin, the female chick, came in, and she picked up the boy out. She said, oh no, I told you to leave my son alone. And so at that point, then I don't know who the dude was. So then the guy came in, and then they knocked over the camera and crowd, the screaming about, but you could just hear it. And I said, to me personally, that should be a CPS case.
That should be.
Because when it first showed, Ray J, he literally had the gun in his hand. So the little girl was asleep, but he had the gun in his hand talking crap to them. And then when she was in the house holding the little girl, Ray J still had the gun in his hand. And that could have gone horribly wrong.
That gun could have ricocheted.
Yes.
Because when you're doing this, and if you're not careful, you will pull that trigger.
Right.
You could have shot anybody.
And he could have shot his child. And then because he was holding the gun, he had he had his hand over the bullet come out with that, the muzzle. What that is? I don't know. He was holding the gun.
Chamber.
Well, he was holding the gun, the one hand there with that, and then the other by the handle. So I said, well, how is he holding the gun so like that? And so she's walking away with the little girl. That's why I said they all were wrong. And if that don't become a CPS case, it should. Because Ray J was not right, but she damn sure was not right either. She had no right. Because he kept telling her on the video,
the kids are asleep.
He told her that.
But
why are you coming? He said, why are you coming to get away from my damn doors? What he was telling them.
Right, but and then they said she was drunk her own self.
And he did say too. He said, why are you trying to drive drunk with my kids?
Right.
That's what he told her. Right.
But more important, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, right.
Take your ass home and sleep down.
Right, exactly, right. So that's why I said so she's just as guilty as he is. They should have arrested both their asses.
Right,
they should Ray J had gun, but she should have taken her ass, should have gone to jail too.
Right, because child endangerment. You're about to drive kids drunk.
Right, exactly. Which is what he said too. And so I guess the reason why he did what he did was he videoed so he could get make it clear as to what was going on. But his mistake was because when he was sitting on his desk, he had the gun. You should never have a gun out around your children, never. And so they walked in their house. But I'm saying, why she just gonna walk in your house? Did you open the door, let the hoe in? I mean, excuse me, did you let her in? But I wouldn't have let her in. If she wanted the kids, I would have told her, you call the police. I had the police come in and they can see if you drunk, because he said she was drunk.
Right.
And you trying to get my kids.
Take a
Right.
That whole thing could have been solved right there and there.
Yeah. That was entirely. And then I don't know who the guy was. Was that her man or brother? Who was that? How you coming up in? That's what made him go off into another man come up in your house. It's bad enough the cousin came there with you, but then you let the man come in. He's like, oh no, you gotta go. Right. Like, all of that was crazy. All of that was crazy.
See, that's why Rachel did another woman, because she came in there. That woman could have her. You're not taking these kids nowhere. You got a problem, call the police.
Right.
But you got 5 seconds to get up out of here.
Right. Yeah. And see, Ray J. And see, Ray J is probably one of those when the man he said, I ain't calling the public. I'm gonna handle my business. But that's what you are. You all get stupid instead of getting smart. You call the police on her. Now you got a charge against you because you had a gun, which she had a charge against her as well. They both should have been in the jail.
Right, child endangerment.
Yeah. Why are you waking this little girl up? You can tell he had it in her pajamas.
At 4 a.m.
Right. He had the girl in her pajamas. She was in the bed sleeping. The little boy was still sleeping. She had come in and grabbed the little girl up there, and then the cousin came in. No, they got joint custody. They got custody of their children. But this is what now. This should be the end of you all. Okay. 4 times you all have filed for divorce and called it off. Damn that.
First of all, the problem is they never should get married. That's the first issue.
Yeah, when y'all was going to throw down with your mama in the church.
You call in the church that man's mother and his sister a couple bitches.
Oh,
and they should whoop your ass. They should whoop your ass. That should have been the end of that.
Yeah.
Because I remember I saw a person on TV. I said, oh, that ain't pretty.
And look at Sonia. My Sonia do not play.
Jay was finna throw that in church. Her Brandon looked at us and said, who you calling the bitch? Brandon was leaping on the pews. I'm like, Lord, y'all acting up in the Lord's house. Come on now. My God.
Oh my God.
In the Lord's house.
What?
Oh, Rachel just spoke out after getting the rest on Thanksgiving.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Come on.
But I'm not saying Ray J was right, and Ron said they both were damn wrong. They both were dead ass wrong. What did Ray J say?
I guess Ray J said bro almost beat the ninja's ass 4 times because bro, I'm trying to survive. And here Ray J told one of his friends on the live stream, he said never go to jail, y'all, never go to jail.
Oh no. Hey, but Ray J been in jail before. I could have sworn Ray J been in jail before.
He said, I love my kids. I would do anything. I wouldn't do anything that would put them in danger, including leaving them with a man. That was Princess Love talking. Yeah, she said, I love my kids, and I wouldn't do anything that put them in danger, including them leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. She said, what I'm not about to do is let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions for pulling a gun out of me and my cousin. And my cousin's husband. Oh, that was my cousin's husband.
Oh, okay.
Because I was trying to take my kids to leave your house. Again, stupid. It's 4 a.m. Your children are asleep.
They were asleep. You were over there. You were over there with them. The problem is he shouldn't let the bitch in the house. I don't know if he let her in the house. I don't know how she got in there, but he should not have let her in the house. And when she's talking about pull the gun, she changed the story. That ain't even how it went. She claimed he put a gun on her on the video.
No,
you were in his house.
Right.
You were in his house. You had no business going over. Yeah. You had no business going over to that man's house. Your children were asleep. Your kids wasn't. But he stop playing into her hand. And you stupid. Stop playing her.
And she probably was calling like a lunatic.
Yep, she was. Yep.
I came to get my kids.
Yep.
And when she kept calling, Ray J should have police waiting on her. When she
right. Yep.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yep. Well,
they waiting on you.
Right, yeah. Well, you come on, right, exactly. Even if Ray J was intoxicated, he was in his house and his kids were asleep. They could have peeked in the kids. The kids are in bed. They're sleeping. The kids are fine. Why are you here? Why are you here? But you need to stop letting her play you, Ray J. She knows how to set you off, and you fall into it every single time. I have watched her through over the years. She is a bitch. I'm gonna be honest. She is a conniving little bitch, and she always wanted to be something. You're never gonna be like Brandy and the North. You're just not. And you don't have any talent. You have no talent. Ray J has done everything he can. He tried to help you start a cosmetic line, the whole 9 yards. The man worked all, and I'm not excusing any of their behavior because I think they all is a CPS case. That's how I believe. I believe all of them because to have a gun, holding a gun when she's holding the little girl, and you can tell the little girl was like trying to drown out the noise. All of you, she's just as guilty as he is, just as guilty. And I bet your Mama Sonia is pissed. But she probably said, I told you about that. I told you about her. I'm telling you, people right now. When your mamas tell you about somebody they don't like, pay attention, because they ain't lying. You may not like what they say. You might even like the way that it comes across. But if your parent, be a mom or dad, has a significant issue with somebody that you're involved with, it's for a damn reason. It's for a damn reason. It just ain't. It just That's why I said that. Normally I'm on the woman's side, but I was like, I can't do that. I ain't on Ray J's side. I was on the little kid because I said if that gun had gone off,
My God.
the way she was holding, and then instead of her taking kid and walking off, Ray J was still over at by his desk. She stops and turns around and talks shit to him while he's sitting there. Instead of okay, he said, okay, you got her. He said, just go ahead and go. Then the cousin come in and pick up the little boy. He said, leave alone, my son sleep. Then he told the cousin, get your hand off my son. He told her cousin. She reached over there and she grabbed the little boy. And then here comes your husband. Now, all of that right there. All of that right there. He said, leave his son. You got the little girl. Go ahead on. But she kept on pushing. She kept on pushing.
But them kids been in chaos.
Yeah.
See, that's what you have. See, I'm having Judge Lynn on.
She said Judge Lynn. Okay.
I said Judge Lynn would say that you all live in chaos, and then that chaos follow your kids.
Yep.
Those kids ain't gonna know nothing stable because they've been growing up in chaos.
Fighting and arguing all the time. Yep.
I don't care if you don't like each other, which is very clear you all don't like each other. But if you can't coexist and you join custody and hand the kids off of that issue, just take the kids to the police station.
Yep.
And hand them off.
Yep.
So some pop off y'all in the police station. We just saw the issue.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
you two can't coexist without that fact.
Yeah, which is apparent. Because I said we kind of showed you all a sanitized version of it, but I saw the real thing. I said, "Damn!"
I saw the original too. I said,
I said, "Oh no, that's one of the moments when you know some shit about to pop off in as they say in the black household. You already know,
right?
You already know." But I guess the husband, the cousin's husband, jumped in because I guess Ray J had jumped in and told the cousin, "Get your hand off my son, don't wake him up." She had no business coming in that man's house, your cousin, and grabbing that man's son.
And going in that boy's room.
Right. Yeah. You had no reason to do that.
And you know, when little kids are asleep like that, they wake up crying. They're like, what's going on?
Right. Yep. And you saw that little girl when Princess was holding her. She was just squeezing her tight to mom because you loud. You're screaming while you're holding your child. You're screaming at her daddy. That child is 6. She's well aware of what's going on.
When she's 7.
Oh, she's 7? Yeah, she's well aware of what's going on. Right. It's not like Ray J was drunk and didn't have to shut the kids in bed, didn't have them on their PJs and nothing else. The little girl had her PJs on, was in bed and everything. And here you bring your drunk ass over. That's what I said. But he played into her hands. She wanted him to get a charge on so she could take her kids. Stop playing into that helpless hand. You got to be smarter than that. Which I'm sure what Mama Sonya tell her, you just effed up. Because now you got to have you're gonna have to have an attorney. You're gonna have to do something with that. What's the gun charge he got against him?
Mm-hmm.
So now he's got a gun charge, and another charge could possibly come because your child was in the same room while you're arguing with the dumb mama while she's holding you. So everybody, and so why was Reggie the only one arrested when the cousin came in too and started the fight? Why the hell when the man arrested too?
That's all trespass.
Yeah.
But more importantly, now I don't know if she was drunk or not. But what I do know,
she didn't like she always looking. She goes somewhere.
Right. Well, the police officer should have been there to analyze her breathalyzer test.
Yep.
And if you drunk, you can't take your children to get out.
Right. And if you drove over, you driving drunk.
Right.
So you driving right. That's what I said. Ray J is not you. Reggie, you got to start being a smart thinker. See, I know right. Mama Sonya telling your ass, boy, you better stop and think about what the hell you doing.
Now you got Mama Johnson, a woman that can check her.
Hey, Reggie had a woman and she would say, you can't come up in here like that.
Right, you need to go.
Yeah. Well, first of all, she wouldn't even got in the house.
Right.
That's first thing. The woman would have called the police on her while she's sitting outside raising hell.
And she would have kept Reggie calm. No, we don't. That's right. Reggie is crazy. I wouldn't tell Reggie. Had that been me, I would tell Reggie, don't answer no door.
Right, yep.
Tell her back away from the door.
Yep.
Now, if you want to point the gun at her while she's standing at the window, get away from my door.
But
you're not endangering the kids. Ain't no kids around.
Right.
But she get right. But I'm gonna call the police because she got to go.
Right. Because think about it. Ray J had these 3 other people in his house. He one person. So you got Princess, the soon-to-be ex-wife. You got your cousin, and then the cousin's husband there. So you got all 3 of these people in your house. So you know what? He like, I got to defend myself. She was wrong because he picked up. When Ray J picked up that gun, he should have said he got a gun. Y'all, I'm out of here. But she still, I was saying, she did that intentionally. I'm using on the woman's side, but Ray J got played. He got played.
Oh no, she a dirty son.
Oh yeah.
Brenda always talk about it.
Yeah.
Brenda said, Brenda said, bitch ain't no good.
No.
Brenda always say that. That Brandy's famous phrase for her. Brenda said that bitch ain't a lick of good.
That wasn't right, and it's just when I'm telling you, when people tell you and they adamant about certain things, it's some shit there.
But I remember when he got with her, I'm like,
who?
who?
What he dating somebody else? The thing is, I said he was just dating. I think she thought she was such high. She did. It's like she almost forced him to ask her to marry him. Yeah, because for some reason he was all, but she ain't that fine. I mean, it's other women that look way better than her.
Because they always fight. They were fighting on the wedding day. I couldn't believe that they actually got married.
Wow, I'm like, yeah, who gonna sit there and watch that when we just got through fighting? It was at the night before the wedding.
Huh?
Wasn't it the night before the wedding?
No.
It was a wedding day.
This was mere hours before the wedding. Because they said people coming to church, they had to put them out the church because they were in their fight. Because she had to holler. And Ray J ain't gonna stand up to you because all you do is act like a bitch. That's what she said to her mama. Brandy said, who you calling a bitch? Brandy goes leaping over the pew. I'm like, y'all in the Lord's house. The pastor was out there looking. The pastor, I mean, they literally trying to, I'm like, y'all in the Lord's house. Do y'all know where y'all at?
You know what? When you had that blackout moment, you know, you forget where you at because, you know, I had those, when people really piss me off.
I didn't admit it. I ain't going to go, I'm no fool in church.
You know, the Lord know you going to act up. So, you know, he like, you know, maybe you won't kill each other if you and the Lord's in my house. So, you know. But yeah, but she's always been a mess. I have one. She's so manipulative, trying to manipulate him all the time. He needs to stop being a damn fool.
Like she did that before. He took the little girl. They were in Vegas. He took the little girl. She 8 months pregnant. She called the cops on him.
Oh, right, because she said he took her baby.
He kidnapped the baby. That little bitch. Whatever woman he is. And don't get me wrong, I ain't volunteering. I don't want Ray J because Ray J crazy as hell. I think Ray J is Trump supporter. So no. That's the first issue. Yeah. That's the first problem. But whatever woman he is, I mean, they don't whoop her ass before because that she always starting something.
Yeah, she gonna need a woman to whoop her ass. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be a woman that's gonna have to whoop her ass.
Ray J was talking about he ain't gonna hit no woman. You need a woman to whoop her ass. Now, even if you don't want to date the woman, just have one to beat her ass. Yeah, because that don't stop.
Right, she thinks that she's better than what she is. I am all about having a great opinion of yourself and who you are. I'm all for it.
Yeah, but when you ain't got no money, you made your name off of love and hip hop.
Yes,
and
you did.
On there, Ray J. But I watched her on Love and Hip Hop with Ray J. I watched her when they did the wedding special. She always provoked that. Like like they got into a fight there by the pool. He's trying to walk away. He said, "Just leave me alone, just leave me alone." She always his face like that. And you did what happened? What happened? He pushed ass in the water.
And of course, she said that was assault. That was assault. He assaulted.
Of course, she tried to call police. He assaulted me. They brought back to camp. The police said you was in his face. When I tell you, this is the pool right here, right? This is the pool right here. She all like this. He trying to just get away from her, so he put his hands up and she fell in the pool. But she gonna cry assault. I assault you.
But that's what. But you know what? I said, see, when he was trying to walk away, and you keep doing something, then don't be surprised if you get the hell knocked out of you. If you're gonna stand and step into a man's face, and you know what, you never know what you're gonna get. So you better be surprised. So don't be surprised when you get the hell knocked out of you. Yeah, don't be shocked. Yeah. But I said, yeah, I blame both of them. I mean, Ray J was pissed off, but I'm just saying, Ray J, you probably come from that problem, you know, men say, oh, they don't call the police, you know. Whatever. I said, but you have to play smarter because she thinks first of all, she thinks that he's stupid. That's the first part. I can tell she thinks that he's not smart. So you have to be smarter than that heifer. You got to play her game because she's not difficult.
And she ain't that rude.
Right. But she thinks that he dumb and that he done and she's smarter than him. So because she knows she's been playing him for years. So she knows what buttons to push, when to push them, and how hard to push. But the reason why she said he got that gun because he probably scared the hell out of her when she had that when he had that gun in his hand. My thing is, I said, oh my God, she was standing there holding a little girl. So how protective are you about your daughter when you standing there and the daddy he telling you to get out of his damn house and he holding a gun? So right, and you try and instead of walking out the door, he's sitting over there. You turn around. He said, just go and get out of my house. You stop and turn around and because he said so, you have to say something. Even if he says something, you just keep on walking out the door. But you stop, turn around, and then say what you had to say. You bitch, you 41. You don't know any better than that. You 41.
Well, I've experienced people have no self-control personally, so we understand that.
But you know what? When your kids are around, it's something different. When somebody holding a gun and your child is around,
when people are around in general, when you at work and you ain't got no more self-control than that, I mean, what that is?
yeah, well, I'm hearing. I said sometimes people push you because I'm gonna be honest. I've gone off at work, but then again, it was the young people were going home by that time. Young people gone home, so I get that, but I ain't never had no gun either.
Well, you like the post job for going on.
I ain't the post job for going on.
Yes, you are. Anytime somebody says that, but I get it.
Stop it.
But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say she is provoked because I've seen it up close and personal. She is provoked, so I want to give her that.
Because I can ignore you with the best of them. You keep, as they said, keep poking the bear. How many times I'm gonna have to? I know the Bible said turn on the cheek. I only got so many cheeks, Lord. That's why I tell God, I only got so many cheeks.
I got two.
And I got these two, and I got these two I'm sitting on. So therefore, when I give you all of those cheeks, I'm gonna need you, and you keep on. I'm like, what you want me to do? You want me to slap you down? That's what I do. I try. I do try. But that's what I said. But I'm saying when people tell you who somebody is, and they can look at them, and they look at them in in a different way than you do, because Renee can say, oh my, I know how she is, so and so.
Yeah. One in love.
But when you see somebody and you know that they're dirty and low down, maybe your wife was young. When you see somebody and you know to your core they're dirty and low down, it ain't nothing you can say to me because I know what that is. You can say to me, they can play, and then she can play all nicer to the mom and up to the mom and all that at certain times. And some kids they can play all nicer to. But once I got your number, believe it, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And when she calls that woman a bitch, Sonya like her then, she said, oh really?
I mean, when you watch their relationships, Mama Sonya never really liked her.
Yeah, but she always would kind of like tolerate her because it's what her son wanted.
Not really. If you watch what I watch, not really.
I think she thought when she got with the Norwoods that they were supposed to give her whatever.
The daddy was more tolerant.
Yeah, daddy was. Yeah.
Than the mama.
Yeah.
Mama couldn't stand it.
I'm telling y'all better understand when your mamas tell you don't like that person, they didn't. If you don't like him, you better pay attention. I mean, I'm telling from personal experience. Yeah. When mama say and mama put up a fight and you want to pay people off, your mama don't like them people. When your mama say I don't like them people, pay attention. You can love them all day and all night, but your mother is looking from a different perspective, and they're looking at the real deal. Now, keep in mind now, my late husband, my mama liked him. She probably thought I was wrong most of the time. Yeah, but that's what I said. But you ain't live with him now. But I said, but when my mother don't like somebody and she don't like your mate, I don't see that side. I don't see that side too. Briana done seen that side as well. When your mama don't like you, it's for a effing reason. And Ray J, you all had too many. 4 times. 4 times you all called for the why? Why?
We gotta get to the divorce. The marriage shouldn't have happened. Y'all got into a fight 2 hours before the wedding.
I don't even know how you sit out there and saying some vows and trying to so-called commit to each other when you were just jumping over the pews getting ready to whip somebody else.
Right. I'm like, how much y'all pay for them to get married? How much would they get to actually get married?
They probably got some money for that wedding special. You know they did.
No way, because all of a sudden, Mama Sonya sitting there happy, Brandy all sitting there smiling. I'm like, y'all just finna at each other's throats like 2 hours ago.
Girl, because they was getting good. They was gonna get that check.
I don't give a damn.
They had to get that. They was gonna get that check.
You ain't gonna fool me all hunky dory. You about to whoop my ass like 2 hours.
Well, maybe in that 2 hours, we only saw it in 2 hours later. So maybe in that time they got a chance to calm down maybe she said, "Well, I didn't mean to call your mama." But no,
she
I've seen her. She's always disrespectful to Ray J's family. She's always disrespectful to their family.
She ain't saying that. I watched the whole wedding special. She told Ray J, because Ray J said, "Well, you apologize to my mom. We can just get on." She told Ray J, "I ain't apologizing nothing," and still up there and no.
See, Ray J has allowed her to get away with too much shit. He's allowed her to get away with too much stuff when it comes to his family. And so that was because I think he said in one a while back he had spent time with his family in a few years or a few months. Someone that they don't invite him to certain stuff because they don't like your wife. They don't like her.
And they don't want no,
and they don't want her around.
And they don't want their peace disturbed.
Right. Yeah.
People have to understand. People like their peace a minute. Don't nobody want their peace disturbed with you and your wife and y'all madness.
Yeah. Like every time you come around, every time you have a family function, and it's always some member of the family that's gonna get it kicked off. It's always, and you already know who that is. So when they family, it got to be Brandy and it's got to be Ray J and his wife. They always gonna keep the stuff going.
We personally had that love.
Yes, Lord. Every time you would pray now, but you're like, oh Lord. Especially if you walk in late, you're like, oh Lord.
But
here we go.
But now here's the reason. Because they like one of the other word bitch. Now you know.
Oh yeah. I had yeah.
All the time. And what it end up with, boop boop bang. Like, okay.
That's what I had. I said, yeah, I had one. I said, yeah, that was like the Ray J and what's called. You referred to I said, you referred to my child as a bitch. Hold up. And at the time, my child was young. But then this is somebody, it's always, well, this person, maybe didn't have too much, whatever. Bullshit. You're not that crazy when you're gonna refer to my child as when she was young as a bitch. You out of your mind. And at that point, I was like, we don't go here. See, you have to teach your kids, young women, don't accept a man referring to or calling your child, your female child, the B word. No, because then when you tell them, show them that that's acceptable, then they grow up and they allow men to call them bitches and whores and all that other stuff. Not, no. I was being ushered off. That's fine. We don't handle this situation right here. We will never refer to my child in the B word. And that's when she was younger. Not ever. I don't give a damn if you think you had too much to drink. Whatever the situation gonna be, not mine. I don't care what you call yours, but not mine.
Oh, yeah,
not mine.
I remember that. Man, you done had bitches. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I
said, who you talking to? Yeah, you can possibly be referring to mine. Like, are you crazy? What is wrong with you? You hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, hit that door.
Okay, well, you shouldn't hit him with. Okay, you need to tell yourself this. Stop hitting yourself. So you know what's up. So, Ray J, you got to be smarter. Now you got to be smarter. I mean, because. But I don't know. Her probably she thinks because she was Ray J was a Norwood, Brandy's brother. If she thought that them people owe her something, because I think that's what she thinks. Is that them people owe her something because she married to Ray J. Ray J married all kind of money with them little bikes that he made. What the shit did he make?
Raycon.
Yeah, Ray J and so what other Ray J has made all kind of money. So well, did she fix herself a singer? I think that's what it is too.
She fixes herself a singer, a fashion model.
Oh yeah. Go get some a designer. Yeah. But Ray J, you got to be smarter, brother.
Yeah.
You got to be smarter because when he said he been in jail, he said, "Hey, no, you don't let the help of had you locked up. You didn't have to post $50,000 for bail. So you now you got to hire an attorney. So she done cost you at least $100,000 for what? See that's what I said. Now maybe he'll go ahead about his business. When people start costing you money and you like this for what? All for a little tail action. Boy, bye. No, send her on her merry little way. Yep, send her on her merry little way.
Send her on her
Yeah.
way.
So if you all get a chance to, like, for me, I've watched the video, the whole video of the whole incident. I have watched the whole incident that took place. That was awful. that was really awful. And when you start hearing like all of the scuffling and the tussling going on, you like if somebody passing licks, all of that. When the camera went black and all you can hear was all of the background noise, it was some fists being thrown, it was some shoving going on, it was a whole lot going on. But that's what I said. Sometimes family will get you involved in their own personal drama. She should not her cousin should not have gone over there. The husband should not have gone over there. Or the husband, if you were going to drive him, you should have stayed in the car, and you should have called the police. Somebody should have been smart enough to call the damn police. But the husband should not have gone in that man's house. No, wrong answer.
Here's the thing.
Wrong.
Look, here's the thing. When emotions are high, logic is low.
But you know what? Being a man, you should say, I understand.
And when you're drunk, logic is real low.
Yeah. And they all. Reggie didn't look drunk to me, which he could have been. Maybe he could have been. I don't know. But she didn't look like herself either. But he said they asses were drunk driving up to his house.
Here's the point. It's 4:00 in the morning. The children are asleep.
Yeah.
Go sleep it off and come back when the kids are awake. Why are you waking your kids up at 4 a.m.?
Right, and where you live, because they back in LA. So how far you live from Ray J? That's a drive anyway.
Right.
So
4 a.m.
Right.
Sit down somewhere.
Yeah, because he was just sitting there. I guess he was like, I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna let y'all see what's really going on here. He said all day. He said all Thanksgiving Day. He said this is what's been going on. If you all trying to divide the holidays, so Ray J got Thanksgiving, then you got Christmas. Then what's the problem? Obviously, they're supposed to spend the night because they was in their pajamas, in the bed, at the man's house. And like you said, Charles, I ain't really a fan of Ray J because if he a Trump supporter, but right is right and wrong is wrong, and they were dead ass wrong. But Ray J, you shouldn't open your door. But I understand too, when people come knocking on your door and they ring the doorbell, you pissed off because they won't stop ringing my doorbell. So now you got to open up the door because they probably will wake up the kids anyway because they ring the damn doorbell. That's a whole lot. Hey there, it's a bunch of Real World, Teresa, Marie. Yeah, it's a whole lot of y'all. All right. So I'm gonna have to follow the Ray J story and get back to you all. Now let's go back to Candy and Todd. So here's an update on Candy and Todd. Well, Mama Joyce, Mama Joyce, they said Mama Joyce on a new picture with her and Candy, and she's all thrilled because she's happy because the divorce is happening. Again, Mama Joyce did not like Todd. From the moment Mama Joyce did not like Todd. So the fact that they get a divorce, she's ecstatic. She's ecstatic. But again, I go back to I said mothers know their kids with other people. Mothers know. Yeah.
Oh, he drunk.
Oh yeah, because now he wants joint custody. No. He wants full custody.
Didn't I tell you? Because he wants her to pay his child support.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
Luckily, like I'm finna go there, but a ninja ain't worth a damn. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I told you.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you? I said what? He gonna want full custody just so he can get some child support. I said.
Yeah. So based off of if the remains in place, the prenup, if it remains in place, then he wants full custody of the children because she's always on the road and she's gone a couple of months. Yeah, but guess what? She did that when she raised her the older girl and her mother was there helping her raise her daughter.
Yeah, I'm looking right here.
Yeah.
Candy Birds' estranged husband Todd Turner has requested primary
custody
of their two children, two kids, and is questioning the prenup in their divorce.
Yeah.
And docs which were obtained by U.S. Weekly, Tucker, 52, he 52,
yeah,
claimed that he and the escaped singer's two children, son Ace 9 and daughter Blaze 6, are currently residing with him in Georgia, as Burris tends to out-of-state work obligations.
She's always done that. She's always worked.
I know. She probably said it to Mama. She got brand new. But I
tell you, listen, women. I tell you, sometimes men they get brand new on you, and you looking like, who this MFer? Damn, really? Again, I know what I'm talking about because before mine, I got brand new on me. I mean, wow, right? So, but and you know what? This low down here is she filed the papers and she said they could have joint custody. she'll do joint custody. But you're such a selfish, greedy little weasel. So now you want primary custody.
So
she's willing. She's willing to get joint custody.
So because that way, because she got to pay him
Yeah.
child support
Yeah.
with your nickel having ass.
Yep, that is the reason why, right? And he basically came out and said,
I'm gonna start turning into Wendy Williams because some of y'all
"Oh no, don't go that."
She got her own situation. I'm talking about her early days before she met Kevin when she was like the queen.
Yeah.
Cause he ain't. I said I love my brother. I said it when they found out. I said watch it.
She didn't say that. She said that just yesterday, right? Yeah.
When I say a ninja ain't worth a damn, I mean it.
So right, so now he got answers. Any woman that and she want to protect her money, her kids, her finances.
Don't be mad because you only worth $500,000.
That's just
for
sad.
a line producer.
That's just sad.
I know when they say he was a line producer, I'm like, I know he don't make no damn money. What does a line producer make? Let's see. On a reality show.
Oh my God! And on reality show, they don't pay that much on reality shows anyway.
Line producers don't make much on movies.
Yeah.
You talking about line producers?
Right. No, you're not even saying, you can't even say you're like one of the executive producers or main producers. You a line producer, so you're a producer with all the rest of them. So you know what that means? That means you capture footage and you do some editing. That's what the hell that means.
Right. And you was a line producer on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. First, Georgia don't pay nothing anyway. That's the first one.
Yeah, Georgia, they pay on any position is lower than the rest of the country. Damn.
You know it's bad when Indiana is higher on the totem pole than Georgia.
Yes, yeah. Georgia pays nothing. I don't know who want to run down there anyway.
Look. I got for the average salary for a line producer in Georgia is around $60,000.
I was going to say 65.
I'm sorry, $56,000 to $60,000 per year, or approximately, if you break this down hourly, $27 to $29 an hour.
That's it. And you got with Candy, who was already wealthy in her own right.
Oh,
you didn't bring anything to the table.
He saw dollar signs.
Right. Which is why Mama Joyce had she from the moment. This is what we always talk about on the show is that you got to be equally yoked. If you ain't coming with the same thing that I have, problem, or more than what I have, problem.
Even if you're making $100,000 a year,
right?
Okay, we can work with that.
Yeah.
$60,000.
And that's all you wanted. And y'all was married for 11 years. Damn, Candy didn't give you nothing. Candy kept her purse strings tight.
Cause she looked at all like I said, he ain't got shit, and he ain't gonna get mad.
Right, and he now he's trying to say is that they signed the prenup the morning of the service. So he didn't get a chance to have an attorney to look it over. That's a lie because she gave you that a couple days before the wedding.
She got to see
you could have had a lawyer to go look at it.
She got to him a week before the wedding because I know what she got to him a week before the wedding. He wasn't gonna sign it until she told him we ain't getting married till you signed it. So he signed it. If you ain't having an attorney look at it, that's your fault. Right.
So that's what he's trying. That's what he's trying to play. He's saying now he's in divorce pleadings is that she forced him to sign it. No, she didn't. She said if you don't sign it, we don't get married. That's all it was. Right. You chose not to have a lawyer to go look it over. That was your choice. Yeah. She said we ain't got to do any of that. Candy said, I don't care who's sitting out there. If you don't sign this, I'm not getting married. That woman's protecting her assets and assets for her children.
And more importantly, you ain't had no better sense than that. Why
you didn't bring a lawyer to the wedding and say, can I count this up real quick?
Hell, people do all the time. My attorney.
Yeah. Before you walk down now, let's negotiate on this situation. Right here.
I mean, you ain't had no more sense than that. You were 40, because they married 11 years. He's 52 now.
You was 41 or 40.
So you was 41. 41 when you got married. Because I know Candy was still her 30s when they got married.
Oh, yeah. She's a couple years younger than him. Yeah. And then he went act like he the world's greatest father. Your older daughter was raised by her mama, right? You saw her and all that. I think he just got one girl. Is she 28?
She might.
I think she's 28 or she's 30, something like that.
Yeah, she around my age.
Yeah.
But you ain't raised that one.
Yeah. So all of a sudden you're gonna be the world's best dad, and you got two. He's looking at the child support.
He's looking at the child support.
And she already told him that the house is off the table. So that they said that in the prenup too. She said the house was always going to be left to my children, which is the absolute right thing to do. Why would you want her to give let you have access to the house when she's gone? You're a son of a bitch. Why would you leave that to your children? Exactly. Y'all some Go to work, motherfucker. Go to work. Go to work.
Go find you another line producer.
Right. I mean, Candy, she done upped your game. Now you've been producing shows, stage productions. Haven't you learned something?
But
Damn.
wait, he had $50,000. They got married. That's all.
Girl, he probably didn't even have that. He probably didn't have that. He didn't have that. That's exactly why Mama Joyce had the attitude that she had. He ain't had it either.
You ever watch they went special? Mama Joyce didn't even smile when they got married.
No, but she bought it the whole 9 years because she said all he wants is my daughter's money. But she said that to his face too. He told him that too.
Yeah. Mama Joyce don't fight.
Mama Joyce is smiling now. She's like, "Woo, thank God." She's smiling now. I want to pay attention, young people. I'm telling y'all, Mama sometimes get on your damn nerves. I can't, because I'm not get on Brianna's nerves. But I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Because when I feel something, I say, "Oh hell no." When you show me, but we ain't got to have no more discussion about it. I can be like Mama Joyce. I can be civilized. That's about as far as I gonna go. But you married my child, Mama Joyce is good to tell the because I be like, because I know shit when I see shit. I'm telling my mama say that's like my mama. I'm like my mama. I was something wrong. My mama said at one of the weddings, she said, I said, Mom, what you went to the wedding? She said, this black dress up here. I said, damn. I said, oh, Mom. But she did not mean for that situation to happen. She said, honey, child. When she said that, when my mom said, honey, child, there's something wrong with that situation.
We all said that. Yeah.
And we all said the same thing about them, too. I said, When you see it, you know you smell it. What the rock say? You can smell it. I smell it. When they say when they gonna come up and ain't that phrase y'all say when they gonna come up and
Come up.
I say the come up and when they
don't come up and
well, I have to put out the word when they on the come up and.
She think I'm arguing.
When they feel like they got something, they say they can attach themselves onto something. Girl, they would do anything. They would do anything. And Ty want to pretend like, yeah, you played that game for a while, but Mama Joyce had an eye on you the whole time. She had an eye on him the whole time. And now she probably telling Kennedy, now he want joint custody, now he want full custody of the kids. He said he want full custody, legal, physical, the whole 9 yards. You a trip boy. Huh. Yeah, he want it all. He want it all.
Cause he ain't gonna get nothing out that prenup, so he gotta think of his.
But you gonna use your kids, really? So you gonna use your kids? Well, I mean, I ain't really surprised, but I'm just when you see, you're like, damn, really? That's pathetic. So you gonna use your kids to get you a new house?
Do a ninja stop anything? Ninjas stoop to any level to satisfy their needs.
Because what I can tell you, what his next pleading will be is that he deserves to live in the same manner that he did when they was still living together as husband and wife.
That's all the thing. Why? Because that was Wendy Wood. That's her ass.
Yeah.
With divorce, all my bills should still be paid. Take your ass back to DJ. And what happened? You had a baby with that chick, and as soon as she wasn't getting Wendy Wood's money no more, she dumped your ass.
Yeah, she ran up and left him. Then she right, yeah.
Can't find her.
Yeah. Oh, she went home to her mama.
Can't find her.
Right. So you went back home, and her mama probably told her too, why you messing around with that married man? Because you're never going to level up to. Excuse me. Where did the side pieces decide
that they the main shit?
Right, they're the main squeeze.
I don't understand. I have never understood. And like, when do you? Yeah, I'm here. He has to do this for me. He has to. And then the thing came, they be on divorce court crying about this. Well, I started off as a side chick, then I became the main chick. Then you on the top about, well, now I think he cheating on me. No screaming ego shit.
Right. If you were the side piece, and then he managed to
make you the main chick, you think he ain't gonna cheat on you?
Right. Exactly. Because not whatever his wife, the main one doing for you, this one ain't doing it either. You got issues. I was saying, men got issues.
I see
issues.
Is it good?
Issues.
Look.
But I said.
I have said it.
Yeah, but I feel like I said.
I said, watch it. I said, watch it. He gonna want full custody of the kid just so he can get some child support.
You know what? The thing is, men used to have some pride. What happened to y'all having some pride? You don't have no shame. So now,
women have started making more money, and they have no shame.
And but here's this: they feel like they're entitled to your money. So they feel like because you know what they say. Well, they was taking money from us all the time. Now the tables are turned. We can take their money, but you're supposed to be a man. That's all I'm saying. A man. A man.
We use that term loosely now.
Yes. Yes.
I call him a boy man.
But Todd,
man boy.
you 50 years old, boy.
And
51.
the highest he made was a line producer. Now what he gonna do? Now he's gonna become Candy Burns' ex-husband. He gonna ride that shit. He gonna write a book after they get divorced. He gonna do a whole but he gonna be able to interview what they call it.
Cause you don't remember Sherry's second husband. He tried. You remember they had the child with him, and Sherry said, I didn't want it. It's what he wanted. Remember Sherry said, I don't want the child. I'm not adopting the child. But he was gonna make Sherry pay child support. Right. Now you taught school, so you got education, you lazy sucker. Because you were married to Sherry Shepherd. Now Sherry's about to take care of you and the kid. Really? Wow, you all just do the most. Damn. Y'all just do the most. That was it.
I'll tell you. That's Tisha Campbell. That one she.
Oh damn, we forgot about him. That loser.
That D-lister. that D-lister. That woman had worked for years. And he bankrupted all his damn restaurants.
Yeah.
And all that.
And buying homes in Las Vegas and all this other crap. Right. Yeah.
I'll still be busting your damn head.
Yeah. And right. And thank God for Will. And I don't even like Will Smith, but thank God Will done bought your damn house and gave it back to you.
And just paid you.
Right.
I don't think
he didn't charge me. They just gave it back to him. Right. He took the house, put the house in his name till they got through their bankruptcy, then gave it back to Tisha. Yeah. Paid it off, you did, and he gave it back to him. That's a real friend. But what you done done? Now you done married some teenage. What he done married now?
Some teenage take care of his ass.
Yeah.
Because now he's 60.
No,
he got to be 60, or he close to it.
Yeah, they all probably about the same age. Yeah. So what? And yeah, you did the all of us, and then you did what? The Hollywood Hustle or some bullshit. And he done nothing else.
Yeah, he's 60.
Tisha was working since forever, and then all of a sudden you married Tisha Campbell. But his other thing is, why she date him so long? You should have dated that before that long in the first place.
But he was the very one. Then when they got together, because she had been on Martin for years, wasn't no issue between her and Martin.
Yep.
Soon as she got with him, now all of a sudden, Martin did this to her. Martin did that to her. Then she couldn't even fit. Then they had to be separated on the set last season.
Yep.
Also, right around, because that started in what? 95 when she got with him. Then all of a sudden,
I broke in mommy's face.
Soon he come out, he started all kind of nonsense.
Coming on the set. I don't like the way he touched you. All kind of stuff. That's why you know y'all stupid. Why you messing with? If that's the paycheck, why are you going to mess up the paycheck? Right, exactly. And her and Martin have fallen out for years, and then as soon as he got out the picture, they back friends. They back friends hanging around. They did special together. All that stuff. But it was him. That's what I said. What?
They on the wreck. She was because Martin turned 62. So Martin had the party. She was there at the party with Martin.
Yep.
Well, I know. I said because you have watched them. They have been liking each other for years. I don't know why they never dated.
I didn't talk to Martin had been in love since they did a house party. Martin was in love with her, been liking her for years. Yeah. I don't even know why he married the other one that he was with too, because they was married for a good year. I think the Martin's first baby, mama. I think they were married after they dated for a while. Then they was married for a damn year, and then they broke up. But I thought for years he had been wanting Tisha Campbell.
And the second one, he was married to her for his lifetime. They were together 15 years, got married and divorced in 12 months. Now Martin will divorce him in a minute.
And you know Martin learned from Eddie. They ain't gonna get Martin's money.
Yeah, because Martin get child support.
Yeah. Martin, Eddie, all of them, they learned from the hardest. Oh no, you don't get my money.
The Edson, he a dream. He a dream. Hey, he's old.
Hey. He said, I wouldn't care if we got. He said, sparks rolls up and shut out my ass. Ain't nobody worth half.
He said he'll care if the seeds roll
and shut out my ass. Ain't nobody worth half of my money. Because I remember he said Johnny Carson. Yeah, Johnny Carson's wife show got half. He said on the magazine cover, right? And he said half. Yeah, she took half of Johnny Carson's money.
Johnny Carson was about 300 million deep, and she got
she got half.
She said they have been married for what, 10 years?
Yeah.
And $150 million.
Yeah, and he said half. Half.
He said spark shot the woman ass, his ass, the seed roared. What he said was nope. It's worth $150 million.
Right. Ain't no kitty cat worth that. And I said the same thing. Ain't no what you call it worth all it either. ain't no the D word no hat. So I'm not mad at Candy. Candy made you say that woman had made all that money before she married you. Made some more money while you were together. You didn't put us in it. You didn't put anything in there. I'm not giving you half anything. I would say thanks for the sperm donation for the 2 kids. You want me to pay you for that? What you want? You want to put a dollar value on there? What you want?
But they can't.
I would say get a Louisa $1 million and be done with it. Get a $1
But
million.
here's my thing. What is with men nowadays? They get lazy. They don't want to work. Is that like a thing now?
You know, I was talking to this one man and said he said he hit his 40s, and he said he talked to the young men he worked with. He said, well, I don't know what they're probably. They don't want to work. He said I don't understand it. They come up with excuses because they all want to become miraculously these millionaires. How?
Millionaires and rappers. I can't take it. Millionaires, social media stars. I can't take it. I can't take it. Nothing is a real job. There was one trying to hit on me. He said, "You're so beautiful. Can we go out?" And he said, because I'm working on my rap career. I said that would be, and me being massive, that would be a negatory.
Oh God.
He said, "Well, I can't be a rapper." I said, "Rapping has an age limit. If you ain't become successful by like 34, 35, you need to let that go."
Or go into something else in the industry that's going to. You're right, some kind of producer, something like that. Yeah.
But, you know, but they kill me. See, I watch Divorce Court, and they be on Divorce Court 36 years old talking about they're a rapper. Like what? Like, no.
She crazy. So anyway,
but nobody wants a job in this day and age. There's plenty of them. Go get one.
You know why? Because they've been bamboozled and hoodwinked by that piece of shit in the office, in the White House. Let's be honest. All he ever did was lie and cheat his way into his money. He's never done anything productive. You can say when you can actually say when you can say, "Oh, Donald Trump is really smart." Ain't no smart about that man. Trump and smart, the two shall never meet. The two words shall never meet.
They over here.
Never. They over here, over the hill, they everywhere except here.
Look, and I had you laugh because what I said over the weekend. Everyone like, why he act the way he do? Why? Because he is Melania's bitch. Melania runs him, and he has no control in his house. So what he do? He run that thing else. Cause Melania sure run him.
Yeah, the more you watch, I see, yeah. Well, that's why he trying to run everybody else because he has no control or say so in his house. Anything that he do, right? But that's why the daughter don't come around because she run them on too. Ivanka don't come around. DJ Junior, they don't come around. They don't come around because Melania said, "We ain't doing that." She ain't doing that. Well, anyway,
she large and in charge over there,
and she let them know it. But let's get into the sports wrap before we get to the day we miss Dr.Fite. But I know it's his day, so we miss him. All right, let's get into the sports real quick. Let me just jump in on the sports wrap real quick and say this here.
If you start talking about my Bears, no.
I gotta talk about the Bears.
Oh, Jesus.
The Bears, I'm gonna say this. Good job. And they may not be, but I'm just gonna say this. It's been 40 years since the Monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, first won the first Super Bowl. I don't even count the last time they won because but when they went to the Super Bowl in 1985 and won it, that's what I count. It's been 40 years, so it's 40 years now. And Caleb said the same thing, referenced the same thing the other day when I saw him doing the interview. I mean, what y'all say? They number one?
So yes, the Bears. I was surprised at anybody because I just knew we was cooked. We were going against the Eagles. I just knew we was cooked. I was like, oh man. I was like, it's been nice. The win streak has been nice, but this by the end. But anyway,
that's her mind up, didn't it?
It did. The Chicago Bears went into they call it the Link in Philadelphia.
The Link? What the hell is that?
Lincoln Financial Field. They call it the Link.
Oh,
but that's their field. Okay, come in. They went into the Link and they just ran all over the Philadelphia Eagles. They rushed for 281 yards, and they won 24-15. The Bears.
The Eagles don't know what happened either.
Now the Eagles trying to figure out what the hell happened.
That was it. They don't know what the hell happened either. They're like, what the hell? The Bears.
The Bears. But anyway, the Bears are 9-3. They are right now number one in the NFC conference. They have the number one seed. So if the playoffs were to end today, the Chicago Bears will get a bye. This is just mind-boggling. Oh, mind you, everybody in
Stop
Chicago. So the Wiener Circle challenged head coach Ben Johnson.
I saw the man take his shirt off. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
You got a dad bod for real. Put that. Yeah. Put that.
So he took his shirt off after. So tomorrow, December 2nd, go get your free hot dog
Yep.
at
It's
the
tomorrow.
Wiener Circle.
Yeah.
Go get your hot dog.
That wiener wagon gonna be running over like hell tomorrow.
It ain't big as nothing. You know what I love about that place is it is black owned. So the people in there, they have very colorful language. It is amazing when you see certain people and they in there looking, they like scared because they like, oh my god, ain't nothing gonna happen.
I don't think that's the one. I think it's the one further down on Clark.
No. It's that one. It's the Wiener Circle because when we out and you drive past it, they have it on the sign. Talking about A. Ben Johnson. It's that one.
You should ain't the one that's further down on the right hand side by the other Mexican restaurant.
No, you talking about the Clark Street dog. Ain't that one.
Oh, okay.
I got you. I know one.
But
Anyway,
when that bad boy is on a regular day, that bad boy is busy. But they should have said turkey burgers because I want to be honest, they have some good ass turkey burgers.
them hot dogs ain't far.
Yeah, it is. Y'all should have said turkey burger.
But
If that black woman working tomorrow, somebody gonna get cursed the hell out because she gonna.
yeah. I quit. I'm sorry.
Y'all gonna get cursed the hell out. Oh my God.
I'll help you. Anyway, so the Bears are 9-3. The Rams are also 9-3, but because the Bears have a better division record, conference record, the Bears are the number 1 seed. The Rams are the number 2 seed, and the Eagles, following their 2-game loss, are the number 3 seed. So we got that going on. The NFL is getting interesting. For me, I don't even like the Cowboys, but I'm gonna give the Cowboys some love. You know why? Because they beat the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28 on Thanksgiving Day. That was the best Thanksgiving ever. Thank you. The Chiefs are now 6-6, and right now, if the playoffs ended today, there would be no Patrick Mahomes.
Well, you know what? At some point, they dominated for a long time. Yeah, I was gonna say almost 10 years. Yeah. And nobody want to see them back in the Super Bowl. Nah, go sit down. Go back to your homie little wife, home, and go make some more babies. Whatever.
Please don't. They got nothing.
Well, they got no baby. What's going with that?
Hey, Super Baby.
Put that down. Crazy little boy. Okay. Come on, I got 8 seconds. I got 8 minutes left for my thing.
Okay, anyway, but yeah, you got that going on. So final score. You got New England and the Giants are playing on Monday Night Football. Dr.Fite G-Men are playing. I don't think they're going to beat the Patriots, but we never know.
Mommy, is it working?
Okay, I know. I got you. Give me a second. Okay, come.
No, get this out.
Yeah, I got to finish this. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They beat the Tennessee Titans 25-3. The San Francisco 49ers.
Stop. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Beat Cleveland 26-8. Baltimore is also 6-6 following their loss to the Cincinnati Bengals. Hush up. Okay. Come. But yeah, you got that going on. You got basketball going on. Basketball is coming up on their Christmas Day extravaganza. Ooh. Let me look at the standings for basketball because I haven't looked at the standings.
Well, I can't really get into basketball until after football season is over.
Okay, I will sit up here for a minute. So in basketball, let's see the standings. You have, this is a shock. I can't believe it. This is why it's snowing here.
This is why it's cold. Exactly.
The Detroit Pistons, who ain't been relevant since Isaiah Thomas era.
Oh God.
The Detroit Pistons are 16-4.
Wow.
The New York Knicks are 13-6.
The
Toronto Raptors are 14-7. The Miami Heat are 13-7. The Atlanta Hawks are 13-8. The Orlando Magic is 12-8. Teams I never thought that would be winning right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers are 12-9. Okay, stop. The Boston Celtics are 11-9. The Philadelphia 76ers are 10-9. And the Chicago Bulls are 9-10.
You know what about my Golden State?
That's the Eastern Conference. I'm getting to the Western Conference. In the Western Conference, you have the reigning, defending NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder. They are. Guess what? They are 20-1.
Wow.
21 games they played. They won 20 and lost 1.
Wow.
They're
Good. Way to
10-0.
go.
They're 10-0 at home, and they're 10-1 away.
Wow.
The Los Angeles Lakers are 15-4. They 15-4, but they're doing it. And guess what? LeBron's not really a factor. LeBron is like the third best player on the team.
Thank God, 'cause I'm sick of him talking about him.
The Houston Rockets are 13-4. The Denver Nuggets are 14-5. The San Antonio Spurs are 13-6. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 12-8. The Phoenix Suns are 12-9. Golden State is 11-10. Memphis is 9-12.
Golden State 11-10. They gotta get the game up.
Well, Steph is out right now. He got a bruised quad.
Oh Lord.
He only gonna be out for a week.
Okay.
The you know who's looking horrible? The Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks, the team, because they fired their GM. They fired the GM Nico Harrison. That's the one that traded Luka to the Lakers.
Oh, well, he probably needs firing. Okay.
He got fired because right now, think about it. The Lakers are 15-4. The Mavs are 6-15. You had Luka, and then here's the thing: what did the Lakers say to Luka? Because Luka got in shape. Luka was balling when he was fat.
Listen, he said, "I'm tired of people talking about me, so I'm gonna show you all the real me."
Like
Well, that's what it is.
Like we call him Skinny Luka now. He's skinny.
He said, I'm tired of y'all talking shiggity about me, so I have to get my life together.
That was the people that That's what's going on in NBA right now. NBA don't get good until you say
after football. I can't really focus on NBA until after football. Not that I know anything about watching football, not that I know much, but I mean it just distracts me from rooting for my teams.
I'm just saying, if they stay like this, we are gonna have some new blood in the playoffs for the football.
Well, that'd be nice. Well, with the way the they may not make it to, but I just got a feeling that the Chicago Bears, when they say, because even before Caleb said, he said, it's 40 years. I said, Briana, I think it's been 40 years since the Monsters of the Midway.
Well, it's something.
So it's been
It's something.
Chicago team, it takes them 30, 40, 50, 80 years to get
Damn, 100, a century.
Right.
A century plus.
Yeah, it takes them a while to get it moving. All right, you guys, ready to play me out with my things this time. The intro played out. We didn't get it when it came out. Okay, you guys, we're gonna wrap up for the evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys, I paused. You came back in. You guys have been doing really, really good today. Thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate all the love. Come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have a new interview. A new singer's gonna come on.
You see it right there.
Well, yeah.
Under media and sounds by the Bing Bing.
Oh, okay. Look, you're still your thing back, huh? Selfish. All right, you guys. In the meantime, if you're in the Midwest, be careful on the roads because they are blowing snow, still slick, icy, the whole 9 yards.
It's a bunch of boo.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys have a wonderful rest of the. Did you go ahead and see that? You think you lost it? See, I can get a picture. All right, you guys. Like and share the video and join us tomorrow. Happy first day of December. We have 24 days before Christmas. It is, I know. All right. Peace out, you guys.
Peace out.
It's something to talk about with Dr.Fite, Briana Murray, and Elle Ellis. A weekly roundup of current events and what's happening in our world.